morning. Namaste. This is Sayali Kelkar. Welcome to my channel. Friends, today I'm going to talk about how to find your calling. Now, why this topic is interesting is because not just all our youngsters who are getting onto their journey of careers want to know their calling, but all of us who are having a career, who are in the middle of their life stages, are still wondering what truly is my calling. People have midlife crisis where they start wondering, am I actually on the right path? Do I really like to do this? What is it that I like to do? So I would like to give you 3 tips in finding out what your true calling is. Whether you call it calling, your purpose, your career, whatever names you want to give it. So tip number 1. First and the foremost thing is that find the activity, the topic, the task, the job, the subject that you are so passionately interested about that you can be in that subject or do that task for hours without getting drained and without having any benefit or any financial benefit out of that activity. What is it that you would really like to do even if nobody gives you anything for it? Even if nobody tells you that you're going to become successful with it? What is that one thing that you always are craving to do? My dear friends, it's always been part of you. It is there within you. You just haven't yet recognized it. So find that one topic, interest, or activity that you're truly passionate about. Tip number 2. The reason you do not know what your calling is or you're not able to follow it is because most often and not, we have a lot of fears within us that stop us from actually getting to our calling. So what are these fears? Most of our fears are fears related to survival, fears related to failure or not good enough or what the society is going to say. So you kind of know in your heart, oh, this is what I truly want to do. Maybe I like to create music. Maybe I like to take care of pets. Maybe I'm just interested in trees. Something. Maybe I just like to talk to people. But this is not going to give me any financial benefit. How can I survive with this? What will people say about this? This is not really a career. These are all the blocks that are stopping you from actually getting onto your calling. So identify all these fears. They are fears, my dear friends, the fears of failure. And once you identify it, it is your duty to let go of these fears. Only then can you actually start seeing the calling in its true light. And now tip number 3 is just like how we have these failures or the fears of failures burned in our minds, we also have the expectations of these societies burned in our mind. So sometimes we think, yes, I know what I want to do. I want to get this job and I want to earn the money or I want to go to this country. But these knowings are built in us because of what the other people are doing or because of what the society expects you from. So identify and ask yourself question that whatever I think is my calling, is it really mine or is it something that I have actually taken from other people? Is it because my parents told me so, my teachers told me so, my colleagues told me so, my friends are doing the same thing? Is that what I'm trying to do? So once you start recognizing that, you will start sifting out the truth from the fakeness that you have built in. It's not the fakeness, but it's basically the belief system that you have accumulated over years, over centuries that you're growing up. And all of us have got these layers on us. So there's nothing right and wrong about it. But now if you're trying to find out your true calling, you must find out what you truly resonate with and discard everything else that's not true. So first find out what's the activity that you're truly interested in and can spend hours without anybody actually forcing you to do that or without any benefit. Point number 2 is get rid of all the failures of fear, of failure, of survival, of not being good enough. All those doubts, get rid of them. And also throw away and get rid of all the expectations of these societies that have shrouded upon you. Remember, my dear friends, all the great people that have done great things in life have not become great because they followed somebody else or because they stayed in their cocoon because they were too afraid to follow their calling. They became great because they followed their calling without a fear and without any preconceived notions and without any belief system. And that's all what we need to do. Thank you.